Am I the asshole? For saying no to my sister being my only bridesmaid? I did not ask my sister to be a bridesmaid in my wedding. I decided to have just one, and I asked my best friend, who is more of a sister to me than my actual sister. I never wanted my sister to be a bridesmaid or to have a role as such in my wedding. And I got engaged in 2020 when it was just me and my fiancé living together for the first time, and we had nowhere to go and nothing to do for a few months, so I thought about it a lot, but I couldn't imagine asking her. There are two problems my family have. The first part is my sister is the favorite, and my parents could not imagine me not wanting her to take center stage and become the center of attention at my wedding. My whole life I have heard how beautiful my sister is. She modeled as a kid, and her appearance was always something a spotlight was put on. She was the star of the family, and she loved it. She always had a way to drag attention off others to herself. I was seen as the ugly duckling, and my sister had a way of nicely picking on that. If I went out with friends, she would say I should wear makeup to look nice, or she would suggest I should try to make myself look cute. She would say she was really glad nobody thought we looked alike. I started dating my fiancé in high school, and it was one of the few times I was dragged to a party. He approached me and started flirting, and then my sister came over and told him that he deserved the pretty sister. He rejected her, and we ended up leaving together, and we've been together ever since. But she brought it up when he came home with me for Christmas in 2019, and she joked that it wasn't too late. But I think she was serious. Despite all this, my parents believe we should be super close and I should adore my sister. The other problem is my sister was diagnosed with cancer 4 months ago. The treatments have ruined her hair, and she has developed some other health complications from treatment. So now everyone feels so bad for her and is gathered around her, trying to make her feel as beautiful as ever, and they want her to shine. So my parents feel like I should want to help her out by shining that light on her during the wedding. But I don't want that. I don't want her to steal the show. My parents asked me about bridesmaids a few weeks ago. I told them I had asked my best friend. Me being dumb, I didn't realize where it was going, and my parents told me to ask my sister and let her be the only bridesmaid. They said my best friend should understand and be happy to step aside. The following day my sister told me she wanted to be by my side when I get married and how we're sisters and stuff, and she also tried to say she didn't know if she would be here next year, so this would be so special to her. I said no to all three of them. I said she will not be my bridesmaid or my only bridesmaid. Ever since I said no, they have acted like I'm some monster for this, and they have shamed me heavily. It makes me question my saying no. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole. Your family is trying to hijack your wedding to make this all about your sister and her drama. Your wedding isn't about your family, they are just there to witness and support you in your moment. Your wedding is about you and your fiancé, taking the next big step into your future lives together. Whatever is going on with your sister has nothing to do with your wedding and should not have any place at your event. If your parents want to do something special for your sister, they can plan an appropriate celebration of her life on their own, some other place, some other time. Stand your ground and put a stop to their nonsense. Having your sister as your bridesmaid will only skew your entire wedding into something else, which is unfair to you and to your fiancé. Tell your family you think your sister being a bridesmaid would be too stressful for her, in her delicate condition. Tell them you want her to concentrate on herself and not overextend, and you won't consider making her your bridesmaid, much less your only bridesmaid, because you want what is best for her. Maybe she can tend to the address book. Or something. If she is up to it, on the day. Isn't the address book where you put the least desirable competent of your relatives or friend group you are obligated to include? Lol, and not the asshole. And this whole debacle is another reason some people just elope. Not the asshole. This woman has insulted you, undermined your self-confidence your whole life, and tried to seduce your partner multiple times in front of you. Fuck cancer. It's sad she's dealing with that, but that doesn't erase the shit sister she has been. She's lucky she's even getting an invite. If your parents want a big party for her to feel good about, they can throw her one. My parents feel like I should want to help her out by shining that light on her during the wedding. I am so sorry your sister has cancer, but that is an unbelievably inappropriate request. The only spotlight should be on you and your soon-to-be spouse. Not the asshole. Not the asshole, but you have a problem. 1. You need to communicate your feelings on your narcissistic sister and the unequal treatment to your parents, even if you know they will be mad, reverse victim, and probably ruin the relationship. 2. If you can't, then just stand your ground and try to explain that you may feel sorry for her cancer, but that doesn't changes the fact it is your wedding, not hers, and that nobody should take that away from you and your groom. Yes, they'll still will be mad and reverse victim, but not as much as if you come clean and express how much of a golden child she was and still is. Not the asshole. Of course not. Your wedding should be special to you, not your sister. But expect your family to do something anyway to try to put the spotlight on your sister. She'll come in a wedding type dress, they'll make an announcement about her cancer during the toasts, etc. Be prepared. Not the asshole, but get smart. Mom, dad, sister, I am having only one bridesmaid, it is going to be a lot of work. Sister has her health to consider. She should be focusing on getting better, not having to run around after me, and I will need the help on and before the day. Now here is where you get clever and sneaky. Give her one moment to shine, but control it. What I would really love is if she could do this reading at my ceremony, but if she is not feeling well enough on the day, if Mom, Dad, Great Aunt Sue could be on standby, that would be wonderful and take the pressure off her. By doing this you get your family off your back, don't upset anyone, and appear really caring and thoughtful, and you have filled a role in the service. Not the asshole. It is your wedding day, not about her. Frankly, I'd just elope and avoid their drama. Not the asshole. If your parents are contributing anything financially to your wedding, consider returning them the money so that they don't have any kind of emotional or financial blackmail over you. It's your wedding, your choice who is in attendance on you that day. However, do you have a way to make 100% sure your parents or other family members don't try other ways to pull the spotlight off of you and your husband and onto your sister? You may need to enlist the help of another friend to ride herd on the situation that day and make sure they don't pull something at the reception, or worse yet, let your sister wear a white dress.